Hello, my name is Kimberly Rogers. I'm going to be talking about mental health and the effects of COVID-19. Today we have Rico King, physical therapist, Lauren Levi, RN, Talisa Montgomery, RN, Joanna Kimbrough, RN, and Samantha Johnson, RN. Our objective today is, hold on for 1 second. So our objective today is by the end of this presentation, you will be, let me escape out of there. It's better on this one. By the end of this presentation, you will learn about the rise of mental disorders due to COVID-19 and how technology helped bridge the gap in communication, education, and health. How did COVID-19 mentally affect the youth? So the schools closed, the kids were unable to socialize, and they missed important milestones like graduation. And this led to an increased risk of depression, increased risk of anxiety, suicidal ideation, self-harm, and eating disorder risk behaviors. How did COVID-19 affect adults? Many were left unemployed, they didn't have childcare, and they were uncertain about how they would survive. Surveys showed that many adults reported symptoms of anxiety, depression, drug use, and suicidal ideations. The effects on the essential workers had higher risk of suicidal thoughts and post-traumatic stress disorder because of the limited resources, risk of exposure, and the high number of COVID-related deaths they face daily. Surveys completed by essential workers showed that 42% reported symptoms of anxiety, depression, or depressive disorder. 25% started or increased substance use to cope with the stress or emotions, and 22% contemplated suicide. How did COVID-19 affect the elderly? Older adults were amongst the higher risk, so nursing homes did not allow visitations. Many older adults watched their family members and friends succumb to this illness. The rates of depression increased rapidly. Regardless of age, majority of society suffered mentally due to COVID-19. The youth were left with no form of education. Adults were unable to provide for their families. Elderly adults were unable to have any physical contact with their families until the use of technology came into play. Technology became vital during the global pandemic. Video conferences were utilized to have a learning setting similar to the classroom for students. Facilities use iPads for elderly adults, COVID positive patients, and higher risk patients to be able to communicate visually with their families and friends. Many companies were able to convert jobs to being at home using technology, and telehealth was used to increased to help people cope with COVID-19. In conclusion, the use of technology will aid in the mental health recovery. All right, that's it. Thank y'all for coming on for me.